Hello and welcome to today's podcast. I'm your host Daniel Vivi. Today we're going to talk about something we all experience: negative thoughts. We'll explore why these thoughts come up, how they affect us, and most importantly, how we can overcome them and stay positive. So if you're feeling down or struggling with negative thinking, stick around. I have some great tips and a story to share with you that might just change your outlook on life. Alright, let's start by understanding what negative thoughts are. Simply put, negative thoughts are those pessimistic or unhelpful thoughts that pop into our minds. They often tell us things like, I am not good enough, I'll never succeed, or no one likes me. These thoughts can make us feel sad, anxious, or even hopeless. But why do we have these negative thoughts in the first place? Well, negative thinking can be a habit. Our brains are wired to focus on threats to protect us, which can sometimes cause us to dwell on negative experiences or worries. This is a survival mechanism from our ancestors. But in today's world, where we don't face constant physical threats, this way of thinking can actually hold us back. Great example. Imagine you planting a garden. If you keep planting weeds instead of flowers, your garden won't be very pleasant. Negative thoughts are like those weeds. If we keep feeding them, they can grow and take over our minds. Now let me share a story to help explain this better. There was once a young woman named Emma. Emma had a dream of becoming a writer. She loved telling stories and had a natural talent of words. But every time she sat down to write, a little voice in her head would say, "You are not good enough. Who do you think you are trying to be a writer? No one will ever read your stories." These thoughts were so strong that Emma started to believe them. She stopped writing and became very sad. Her dream seemed to fade away than ever. Emma felt stuck in a dark place, overwhelmed by negativity. One day, Emma met an old friend, Sarah, who noticed that Emma was unhappy. When Sarah asked what was wrong, Emma told her about the negative thoughts that were holding her back. Sarah listened carefully and then shared something that changed Emma's life. She said, "Emma, we all have negative thoughts. It's normal. But the trick is not to let them control us. Imagine these thoughts are like clouds passing by in the sky. You don't have to hold on to them. You can let them float away and make room for the sun to shine." Emma was skeptical at first, but decided to give a try anyway. She started by writing down her negative thoughts and challenging them. For every negative thought, she wrote a positive one. For example, when she thought, "I'm not good enough," she wrote, "I am learning and growing every day. I have something valuable to share." Emma also started practicing gratitude. Every day, she wrote down 3 things she was thankful for, no matter how small. This simple habit helped her focus on the good in her life rather than the bad. Slowly but surely, Emma noticed a change. Her negative thoughts didn't disappear completely, but they became quieter. She felt lighter and more hopeful. Emma started writing again. And this time, she didn't let her negative thoughts stop her. She remembered that she had the power to choose which thoughts to focus on. And you know what? Emma's stories were eventually published. her dream of becoming a writer came true. All because she learned how to deal with her negative thoughts. Emma's story is a powerful reminder that we all have the ability to overcome negative thinking. So how can we do this in our daily lives? Here are few simple tips. Tip number 1. Challenge your thoughts. When you notice a negative thought, ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have? Often, we'll find that our negative thoughts are just assumptions, not facts. Replace these negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones, just like Emma did. Tip number 2. Practice gratitude. Every day, take a few moments to think about or write down what you are thankful for. This helps shift focus from what's wrong to what's right in your life. Tip number 3. Surround yourself with positive people. The people around us can have a big impact on our mood and thoughts. Try to spend time with people who uplift and encourage you better than those who bring you down. Tip number 4. Take care of your body. It might seem unrelated, but your physical health affects your mental health. Make sure you are eating well, getting enough sleep, and stay active. Even a short walk can help clear your mind and boost your mood. Tip number 5. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness helps you stay in the present moment rather than getting lost in negative thoughts. Meditation can also help calm your mind and reduce stress. It's important to remember that staying positive doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. It means choosing to focus on the good, finding solutions, and believing in yourself. Life is a mix of highs and lows, but we have the power to decide how we react. Negative thoughts will come, but just like Emma learned, we don't have to let them control us. We can let them pass by like clouds in the sky and make room for the sunshine of positive thinking. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this podcast has inspired you to start letting go of negative thoughts and embrace a more positive mindset. Remember, you are in control of your thoughts, and you have the power to create a brighter, more joyful life. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave a comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts and any stories you have about overcoming negativity. Until next time, stay positive and take care. I am Daniel Vivi from Divinelight. Blessed be.